breaking news.
Good afternoon. I'm Liz Reyes. Well, breaking right now at this hour, we are covering a big story. It is happening on the Jazz Fest grounds. We are hearing a vehicle hit multiple people near Jazz Fest. Josh Robertson is live for us with what are you seeing at this hour, Josh?
Well, Liz, right now we're not seeing anything except fun-loving Jazz Fest people walking towards the gate. But right here behind me, just about 5 minutes ago, there was still a scene here. The truck, looked like a seafood delivery truck that was parked right here, clearly being stopped by police. And we actually, on the way to the spot here, we're just about a block away from the entrance to the fairgrounds for Jazz Fest. Of course, today is Locals Thursday. There's a lot of people here, but on the way here, I got off the phone with NOPD Public Affairs. They told me about an hour and a half ago, around 10:24, there was a group of pedestrians walking across this crosswalk here behind me whenever they were struck by that seafood delivery truck. And I'm told that 3 people were injured and were transported to the hospital in EMS. So all 3 were taken to the hospital by EMS. We don't know their conditions at this time. NOPD says that at this point no one has been charged or arrested, and I can tell you that's likely the case because right when we got here we could see the truck was still here on the scene, but then shortly after police let that truck go and now traffic is moving freely again here. But obviously this is an area on Gentilly Boulevard where you have to absolutely want to be safe because all the pedestrians, all the people on the foot, there's a lot of foot traffic and a lot of actual traffic right here near the main gate. Obviously right down the road here is the Seahorse Saloon, the entrance to the fairgrounds. Again, we don't know the conditions of those 3 people who were hit, but I was told by some folks here who saw what happened. They told me that those people looked to be in their 50s or maybe older, and it did definitely look like they were injured pretty badly. They said there was definitely some lacerations on their face, but they were moving around at least for the most part. But again, transported to the hospital, all 3 of those people who were struck. NOPD is still working on this, and again, they did let the truck go. The truck driver was driving the truck, so obviously he's not in custody. So we're not sure. It looks like it may have just been accidental right now. But again, it's just a good reason to remember that there's going to be a lot of people around the fairgrounds. Try to stay patient if you're driving, and if you're walking, obviously look out for traffic as it can become very, very busy here. But that's the latest here. But again, traffic's moving smoothly here, but this is right at the crosswalk where it happened, right at La Perouse and Gentilly, or excuse me, Maurepas. This is Maurepas and Gentilly right here where this happened. So we'll go ahead and send it back to you, Liz. But again, a lot of people out here for the second weekend of Jazz Fest, and hopefully those 3 people who were struck by that vehicle are doing okay. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, and Josh, I guess the lesson out of this as we're heading onto the grounds, if you're heading out there at all, just double check everything and be really careful because this is right before you enter the grounds.